All right. 19, 20, and 21. Again, it's really easy when the x and y are in order, right? It's a little harder when they're not in order. These are in order, x, y. So I should be able to just plug in a 0 for x to find y. So that covers up, and what's y? 8. Okay? If I cover up the y, that means I'm plugging in a 0 for y, right? So what's x?
2.
Okay? Is that right, Kat? 2?
She said 2, I said 4.
You said 4?
I said 2.
Okay. So which one is it, 2 or 4?
2.
Why is it 2, or why would it be 4?
It's 2 because 4 times 2 equals 8.
Perfect. Yes. It's 2 because 2 times 4 equals 8. Okay? You're trying to plug in a number for x so that you get 8. Does that make sense, Kat? Cool. Okay, so it's 2. Alright, now, here's the thing. This isn't x and y, is it? So sometimes it's easier if we just move it. You're going to move this whole thing, right, Skylar? I'm going to move all of it, even the negative. So I want to move that negative 3x. Now there's a hidden positive out here, so that's plus y equals negative 15. And now I do the same thing. If I want to know the y, I plug in 0. And the 0 is going to make this go away. So what is y?
Negative.
Yeah, negative 15. Okay? If I want to get rid of the y so that I know what x is, right? Then I'm going to be plugging in the 0 here. So negative 3 times what is negative 15?
5.
Skylar. Negative 3 times what is negative 15? 5. Okay? Why are you not writing this down? It would be so much easier to have your homework done if you were copying this. Right? Alright. Next. This one has x's on both sides. So I'm going to move the x's. And I want to move, and this, you know how we used to move the lowest x? Right? This time, I'm just moving them so that I have x and y on the same side. I don't care if they're negative, positive, I don't care anymore. Alright? I just want to get that x over here so it goes x, y. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm going to subtract 10x, and I'm going to subtract 10x. And when I take 10 from 2, what do I get?
8x.
Negative 8. Good. Negative 8x plus y equals negative 1. Okay? And so now if I plug in a 0 for x, right? That covers up the x, correct? So what is y?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. Okay? And then if I put in a 0 for the y, then that covers up the y, right? And so what is x? That's a tougher one, right? What times negative 8 is negative 1? Now all of a sudden it's not so easy. Negative 8x equals negative 1, right? And you're like, wait a minute, I'm not sure. But what do we got to do to solve for x? Divide. Divide by 8. Well, negative 8. What I do to one side, do the other. The negatives cancel. And what is x? In this case, x is 1/8. Okay? So it's a little harder, but we can do that. Right? That's not hard. Now, you might ask yourself, how am I supposed to graph that? It's not hard. Think of it like this. What's x? 1/8. Okay? Here's 1. If I break this up into 8 pieces, can 1/8 be about right there? Right? And then where's y? At negative 1? So then we have, there's our line. Simple.
Oh, yeah.
Say no more.
No more.
Okay? Okay?